Welcome to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome here. Hey guys, it's Sister Fifi. Guys, I'm excited about this next step that Sister Fifi is on. I am not playing, guys. I am not playing. But guess what? Who I have in the building. I have Doretha Sleeve Diva from Facebook in the building, guys. Yes, 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 guys. We are preparing ourselves to receive a whole lot of meaty information, okay, guys? Get your paper, get your pencil. If you want to lose weight, if you want to hear true facts and true stories, then you want to get your paper and pencil. Because I'm telling you, Sister Fifi is ready to receive some information. All right. Hey, Sister Doretha, how are you?
Hello, I'm great. Hello.
All
Hi,
right.
everybody.
All right. All right. Are you excited about this live tonight?
I am very excited.
That's awesome. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. I want to say shout out to Talisha, shout
Yeah.
out to her for connecting us.
Yeah.
I will not leave her recognized. I really thank God for her. I see her as a true leader. She's a
Mhm.
true leader. She's a true motivator, and she want to get it done. You know, it's times that she said, "Well, Sister Felicia, you encouraged me to get where I'm at," and I'm like, "Oh man, she's gone wild." You know what I mean? Welcome to the live, guys. We thank you for chiming in, but shout out to our girl for just connecting us.
Yes.
Connecting us. I'm very honored. So I'm going to start off by allowing you to introduce yourself.
All right. Can you hear me clear?
I can.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'm Doretha. I am the creator of Sleep Divas on Facebook. I'm 37, just turned 37 yesterday, actually. Yes.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you. And yeah, so that is me. I got 7 children, six biologically. One is my stepson, but he's mine. And yeah, so that's pretty much me.
Wow, 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 wow. So you know that your topic, the topic that I put up there, I put up the queen of keto life slash sleeve world.
Hmm.
Okay. And for those that are chiming in, the reason why I did that topic some kind of way, she got kicked off, Lord, I don't know how, but hopefully she'll be able to chime back in. But I gave her that name, the topic, because she does both. She uh actually had the sleeve surgery as well as took on the keto life, y'all.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about the sleeve life first, and then we'll talk about the keto because I believe that is how it happened. After the surgery, keto
Hmm.
came into play. Okay, so we're going to start off with saying, asking you the question, what made you want to have the sleeve surgery?
It was my children actually. One of my daughters, she is now 10 years old, and she's like super active. And one day we were doing like a little contest. It was like a jumping jack contest, and she was like, "Mom, you're shaking the house,"
Oh wow.
and that kind of like hurt my feelings a
Hmm.
lot.
Hmm.
And I know that she didn't say it to, hurt me, but it was just the reality of it. Like, wow, I'm
Hmm.
really huge. I need to do something about this because I'm like unhealthy. I can't keep up with my kids, and I'm like out of breath, just everything.
Wow. So that was like a an epitome moment. Like, oh wow, my child just said that to me.
Yeah,
And children they're innocent little souls, and they're honest a lot of
right,
times, even when we try to tell, nah, hush, don't say that.
right.
Yeah, kids can say things, that's hurtful, but they don't mean any harm. They don't
Yeah.
understand. So therefore, something, spring up in your mind and your spirit and your heart that I need to do something about this.
Mhm.
Was it someone else? Was it anybody else besides your baby that provoked that? Had you heard about the sleeve surgery before then?
No, after that, I started after me and her in that conversation. I started just like YouTubing different videos of people having the sleeve surgery or bypass surgery. I would just
Mhm.
look at it just to see. No one else kind of influenced me to do it. It was pretty much just that one situation with my daughter, and it was like, wow, like I really need to get this together.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So you start researching. Within your research, did you find fear uh, creeping in to stop you from having it instantly, or you have made up in your mind that I don't care what it takes, I'm going to do this?
Yeah, I had made up in my mind. It was nothing that no one could say, anything like no type of fear could stop me. I made up my mind at that moment. Like, I got to get this together because I have to be active with my children. And the only people that was trying to stop me really was family members,
Hmm. Hmm.
family members. And I would ignore them because they would say, well, you're not even that big. But my scale was letting me know I was, my
Hmm.
body was letting me know I was. So it was like I just have to forget what everybody else was saying and do what I have to do.
Wow. You know what? I can relate to that. Dealing with family, because the thing is, really the thing that springs up in family members is death.
Yeah.
They thinking, oh, you could die from this. You heard. They have heard so many bad stories.
Hmm.
Don't do this, and I heard the same thing.
Yeah.
But within my heart, I'm with you. My weight was spiraling out of control, and I needed help. I needed help. So now you do your research. Now, typically, probably about 70%, I want to say, struggle with the insurance portion. When you applied and you talked to your doctor, was that process easy for you?
It was super easy. It was super easy. I didn't have any issues. I let my doctor know offhand, I need to have this sleeve done. I know what I want. I researched it. I had my questions ready. And I let my primary care doctor know, I need this. I need you to help me get this done. I want to do this for my health, for my kids can have a future with me. Like I let him know. And he was on it. He was on it and it
Wow.
went well.
Wow, wow. So evidently, and I want to pause for a minute after I ask this question and give some shout outs and thanks everyone that's coming into the live. So with everybody insurance, with my story is totally different. It was a struggle. It took me
Wow.
almost 12 years, almost 12 years before I received a completely yes, and it was done.
Wow.
It took me years. But shout out to Carter's Eat. She says hi to you, Doretha. Shout out to you guys living with the Mayhans. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Thank you guys for chiming in. I appreciate it. So now your doctor, he said yes. How long was that process for you?
I think it was about I want to say 6 months to a year maybe because I had to go to like a little class first that they do, and then they do some meetings. So I had to do that. Um, so about 6 months to a year, I was done and on the operating table. I got my acceptance letter from my insurance, and it was done.
Wow. Okay. So you had to go through the process. Um, I don't know what your requirement from your insurance. Evidently, it was 6 months to a year
Yeah.
to be able to fully be approved and laying on the table.
Hmm.
With me, it was a little different, and I feel like it was just a favor of God because of my long jeopardy of suffering
Okay.
for this to happen to me. I was actually going to the doctor previously before I ended up going to a weight loss doctor, and I was
Hmm.
losing weight prior, and
Okay.
so it speeded up my process.
Hmm.
But it took you a while. Now, did
Yeah.
you have any problems with? Were you a smoker?
No, I wasn't a smoker. I'm not a smoker still or a drinker. Um, the testing I had to have the sleep apnea testing,
Hmm.
and it did come out that I had sleep apnea. I had really bad anxiety, panic attacks, and stuff like that. Um, I didn't have any health problems though, like other than those two things. I didn't have like high blood pressure or nothing like that. I was pretty much a healthy, just obese person.
And I can relate to that as well because that is my story as well. I had sleep apnea. I
Mm,
didn't have high blood pressure, sugar diabetes. I didn't have any of those things. I was just like you. And you know, now you're in the transition of you're on the table. Now, before you get on the table, let's go back to your weight.
okay.
What was your highest weight?
My highest weight was 306 pounds.
306 pounds.
Yeah.
And what was your weight the day that you laid on the table?
My weight the day that I had surgery was 298.
Wow, 298. So you only lost like a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, a
And
couple of
I was
pounds.
scared. I thought he was gonna deny it.
Wow, wow. Well, it's what is it may be shocking to many of people, but typically they say like 200 something pounds. I can't remember what it is. Like it's a certain, of your height that can
Mm,
cause you to be considered morbid obese.
yeah. And
People
I
don't
was
know that.
Yeah, I was morbid obese. I was morbid obese, but I'm 5'5" as well. So I'm kind of
Okay.
short. My daughter is taller than me and she's 11. So
Well, I won't discuss no height over here because I am shorter than that. But you is considered like the average height. So now you're 298. You're on the table. It's a done deal, and you're ready for the new you when you wake
yeah,
up off that table. So that day that you woke up, um, how did you feel? Like, how did you feel body wise?
I felt great. I was kind of nauseous though because of medication. I'm very sensitive to medicine because I'm more of a natural person. I don't take medicine for anything. So the medicines kind of was like affecting me in a bad way. But other than that, I felt wonderful. I didn't have any type of bad, nothing from what I seen other people go through. I thought I was lucky from like I didn't really have any pain. If I felt
Mm.
wonderful.
Oh wow! I'm trying to find your face to face picture. Guys, this is one of her face to face pictures. Okay,
Hmm.
right here. Okay. And she has more pictures, guys. If you want to get to know her even more, you can go to her page. I think it is private
Yeah.
for certain people. Okay. So I would recommend if you are looking into wanting to have the surgery, then they probably would accept you in there. But come in there, it's strictly really for people that had the surgery to encourage one another. Okay. Um, and that page is called Sleeve Divas. If you want to research it, oh, let's go. Wait a minute. Can you see it? Sleeve Divas. Okay. Um, Back to, okay, you had surgery, you're on your way home. You're on your way home from the hospital. How was your process? Did you have to have support like typically the doctors request?
I had my husband the whole time. My
Okay.
husband was there with me as well, but I was kind of like independent on it as well. Like he works a lot, so I didn't really need his help. But he was there to give me my shots and stuff. You know, they give you those shots that you got to take every day, and he gave them
Mhm.
to me and like helped me in and out of the bed when I needed to go, back and forth wherever. So I did have the support I needed.
Okay, that's awesome. Now, whenever you got out of the hospital, were you totally obedient to the menu?
I was for the first I'll say the first month I was doing it from the T, because I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know if I should do this, because I didn't want to like rip my stomach open. I didn't want to be back in the hospital. I hate hospitals. So I was like kind of scared. But after that I had tasted like a little piece of chicken or something that I had and I was like, oh, that went down well. Let me try a little bit more of it, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, so after 2 months, I was like eating salads and stuff like that, but it was like
Wow.
very small amounts of salad, even though you're not supposed to eat salad until like six
Yeah.
months or whatever from
Mhm.
my doctor saying, but I was eating salads, sneaking eating salads and stuff like that. I wasn't like horribly doing like carbs or stuff like that.
Okay, well, kudos to you because I was bad. I still struggle with my struggles, and that's why I do thank God for your group.
Thank you.
Whenever I enter in, sometimes I'm watching, and because I have so many multiple things that I do
Yeah.
personally myself, but just having that support of knowing that that group is there, and when I want to encourage myself, I go look at the food you post and you
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I drunk this water today." I'm like, "Oh man, Felicia, you guys don't know." But I'm saying to myself, you need to drink water, Felicia. You
Yeah.
haven't, ate your protein the way that you should. You are I want you to know you guys are Talisha, you guys are doing good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carter E. Thank you so much. Um, but I do want to say that I appreciate you being transparent tonight. So now you're home, um, your weight. We're gonna jump about a month down the road. What was your weight within, if you can remember, between a month and 2 months of coming out of the surgery? What was your weight loss?
I think my around that time, I think my weight was like 280-ish. It wasn't that much off. It was about two
Hmm.
eighty, 270. I was losing kind of slow.
Wow.
And I was actually kind of like, what
Just
did I do? Discouraged. Like, okay, my stuff is moving slow. I don't know if this is normal. But I was really discouraged. I kind of like wanted to like eat a whole bunch of cakes and pies because that's my thing.
okay. Okay, I appreciate that honesty. So you're saying that you felt like, and I know another young lady that struggled with the same thing. She actually was like 280 something.
Mm,
She wasn't never in the 300s.
okay.
And she only got to like 200, had the surgery the same day I had mine, and she only got to like 220.
Oh wow.
So yeah, you know what I mean? I don't even know if she was 280. She might have been 270. I don't even think it was a lot.
Mm,
Whatever it wasn't a lot. But she was discouraged, you know
yeah,
what I mean? And now she's trying to do things to help her alone to get it, working to get the weight off.
mhm,
So we're gonna transition in a minute to the keto part. So you're saying that your process is moving slow. You was at 308. Evidently, you lost, the 8 pounds or whatever pounds on your own before
mhm.
surgery. So that still was you
Yeah,
doing that part. And now you saying within a month, you only lost about 10 pounds.
yeah,
Oh, wow. So, guys, I really want you all to hear this because, you know, that nobody don't know what you go through after surgery.
yeah.
They don't know. So you 10 pounds. So what happens, 3 months down the road?
I'm like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a little bit more time to like kick through. I'm like, maybe it's just going slow, so I'm like giving it a little bit more time. I'm still doing like meal prepping. I'm like going with smaller portions and stuff like that. And I lost about maybe about 50 pounds. Um,
After surgery.
off the surgery, yeah, 50 more pounds. And then that's when I discovered the whole keto. And I was like, wait a minute, what's this? Started
Mm.
researching it.
So, in other words, your honest story, you are saying that after that surgery, you believe that you only lost 50 pounds.
I believe I lost a total of maybe 60, 65 pounds off of my sleeve surgery.
Mm.
Off of that. But after that, I was stuck at about I kept being stuck between like 215 and 230, just stuck right there. It would go down to 215 and then I'll be back up to 230 and I'm like, "What the, what's going on?"
Yeah. Oh,
And then that's when I was researching and I found the whole low carb dieting and keto and stuff like that.
wow. Thank you so much, Carter. I appreciate that. Um, so now you realize that you didn't lose that 100 pounds. They
Yeah.
typically kind of say you're gonna lose 100 pounds. That's what they
Well,
say.
my doctor was honest with me. My surgeon was honest with me. He told me that I probably wouldn't lose that much weight because I was already at a lower weight. And I was like, "Well, what I was supposed to be like more than that to lose it?" And he was just honest with me about it.
Wow, 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 wow. So you're saying that your doctor said that, look, sis, um, you're probably only gonna lose about
Yeah.
50 to 65 pounds
Yeah,
because
he gave me about 70 pounds at the most. That's what he's like. He gave me 70 pounds at the most. And I was like, well, I could have probably lost that by myself,
mhm,
without
mhm.
going under the knife. But I mean, I'm still very happy for my sleeve.
Wow. Okay. And I feel you. I feel you. I feel like right now I'm like a year and a couple of months out. Okay.
Okay.
And I am at 110 pounds lost. And like you say, it could be because of me being 380 versus your 3'8". Typically they do say that, the
Mm,
bigger you are, the more you lose. But I'm with you. I lost. I had already lost. So really, I didn't lose 100 pounds. I had
okay.
already lost like 20, 30 pounds.
Yeah.
So I can't give all that 100 to the sleeve.
Mhm.
So now you're stuck. You're like, hey, I'm frustrated. I want to get this weight off me.
Yeah.
So now in other words, you're saying that keto comes to life.
Yeah.
So who introduced you to keto?
I was working at Walmart at the time and I just so happened to see a magazine and it was like, try the keto diet. And somebody lost like 50 pounds off of it. And I was like, wait a minute, let me read this magazine. So I'm reading the magazine and I started Googling like keto diet. I started YouTubing it and I came across this girl's page that's on YouTube, and she had did like a keto diet, and she had lost like 100 and something pounds.
Wow.
And I was like, well, I'm about to start doing keto, because it was simple to me. So I was like, forget it, I'm doing keto. I'm gonna switch it up.
Wow. Wow. So you begin to prep your foods the
Yeah.
way the keto would prep his food.
Hmm.
So what are some of those dishes, if you don't mind sharing that with the audience, that
Pretty much.
you eat?
I pretty much eat like baked meats, any type of meat, fish, chicken, pork chops. If you guys eat pork chops, you can do any type of meat really. Just bake it, or you like fry it up on the stove without any flour, like saute it. And with vegetables, long if it's a green vegetable, or long if it's not like a carbohydrated vegetable like a potato or something like that, but long if it's like a green vegetable like broccoli or green beans, those are my favorites. um Cauliflower, just stuff like that, and I just add butter to it. That's it. You just add your butter to it, and that's for the fat part, and that's pretty much what I eat every day.
Every day.
Every
So
day.
so you eat, what about like you have that moment that you want something sweet?
Yeah.
Like, do they have things for keto
Yeah.
for sweet? I mean, could you share that with us?
Yeah, I've shared also on the Sleeve Diva group a couple of recipes for like cheesecake. We do cheesecake. Cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts, so I do cheesecake a lot, and I really just get one out of it because my kids eat them, and I'm like, hey, that's diet, that's my diet stuff, and they're like, well, it don't taste diet. I'm like, yes, it is. That's my snack. Don't eat it. They also have like, I'm actually sitting right here. They have these little snacks right here. That is keto friendly as well, low carb. It's only got 3 grams of sugar in there.
And what is that? What is that? What does
This
that
is
taste like? Like
It tastes just like a Swedish fish.
Swedish fish. I never heard of that. Like a
Yeah,
jelly bean or something?
it's kind of like, I'll show it to you. I think I got a couple in here. My kids been eating these too, by the way.
I need to try those. That's good. Welcome to the live, Mary. Mary, Facebook is in the building. Flora in the building. Hey,
So
okay.
that's what it look like.
It
It's
look like
just
a jelly bean.
kind of like that, yeah. But it's really good. It tastes like just like a little sweet, get your little
Uh-huh.
sweetness in, a little sweet snack for very low carbs.
Okay, okay. That's awesome right there. Okay. Now, so how much weight, what the lowest weight that you lost from sleeve surgery is how much total?
Um, Total from sleeve surgery, let me see. I think it was like 65, 70 total. 65, 70 total with my sleeve, and the rest is from keto. So I lost
Okay,
a,
so how much is that for
and
keto?
for keto, let me see. I just know total, I lost 126 pounds total. That's
Wow.
total. 126 pounds. So I think it's
Okay.
about,
So you just subtract 65 from
yeah,
the 125.
yeah. So we at
So,
like with keto, it's about 40 pounds. 40,
wow.
yeah, 40 pounds.
So how long you been doing keto?
I've been doing keto for about, what is it, 6 months, I think now.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Like 6
Well,
months.
that's work. That oh wow. Well, that works. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just as fast as the bout as the surgery.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
I just
guys. If you guys have any question that you all would like to ask, please comment down below and we will answer those questions to the best of our ability. We want to say thank you guys for chiming in. We really appreciate this from the bottom of our hearts. Just like I stated, Doretha, you can find her on Facebook. That's where she dwells at, and she's the queen over there with her sleeve divas. I think she has about maybe about 200 something people, 100 something people, 200 in her group. And she's very, their group, they're really focused on um, sharing their truths. Even when if people don't interact, they know that the people are there. They know that they're watching. And
Mhm.
as long as they're watching, they're still getting the message. And that's what I love about your group. I
Thank you.
really appreciate that because you don't want to be a part of a group that you feel pressured or anything like that. And
Yeah.
that's not what it's all about. It's about being that living testimony, and just keep going, keep going.
Mhm.
And I started drinking more water. I, so I got me my jug. I got this
That's
jug from one of our sleep brothers. He's the gastric bypass, but he actually had this jug. I said, I'm gonna buy me one. And then I thought about you. You constantly was saying water, 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 water. I said, oh boy, I need to get me some water, y'all. I need to get some water. But I'm not gonna keep you all day and all night, but I do want to give you the opportunity to take the floor to share any information that will help, you know, someone else along the way. What can you say, Doretha, that can help someone that's battling with morbid obese?
I would say just do, go for it. Don't listen to everybody else. It'll be people that'll try to stop you, but don't listen to them because they didn't tell you when you were getting heavy. They're not gonna tell you, hey, you're getting really big. So I just say go out, research, do your research, and just go for it. If you want to do it with the sleeve, if you want to do it low carb, whatever, however you want to do it, just research it and go for it. Don't listen to nobody else because some people don't want to see you get healthy. Some people don't want to see you get small. It could be your best friends, and they would try to stop you. Just
Mhm.
stay focused, and just research and go for it.
Wow, guys. Wow. Thank you so much, Doretha. Thank you so much for being honest, sharing your testimony. I'm going to try my best to try to do the keto again, again, and again. I keep failing. I really do. I fail like really big time, especially being married, because my husband sometimes get me off track because he eats totally different from me. But
Mine's too.
but you're focused. You're really focused. So I want you to keep continue to post those meals. I am watching. I really am. And I even matter of fact, guys, she had posted a egg challenge.
Yeah.
And I did the review on it, through my video, and it worked for me.
Hmm.
I lost 6 pounds in 3 days. I really did. And then,
Congratulations.
oh my goodness, but as soon as I got off, it backfired. It tried to go like, wait a minute, come back, come back. So, guys, just do your best. And I hope you guys enjoyed um Doretha tonight. So, do anybody have any questions before we close out? Let me stroll back up. and say thank you. Living with the Mayhans, thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate that. Carter's Eat, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you sharing us out. We appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. Uh, Carter E says she's still here. Hello, sis. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate it for coming from Facebook to check us out. Hey, remind everyone that is my daughter right there, guys, popping in. My husband, his only daughter. Um, simply and sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in. So, guys, if you guys don't have any questions, and do you have anything else, Doretha? Keep striving, love y'all. Okay, somebody said keep striving and love y'all. She's so Mary Ann is very encouraging. She's from my community in North Carolina. Can I ask you
Okay.
what area are you in?
I am in Detroit, Michigan, actually.
Are you in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, well I don't think you're far from me.
Yep, I'm right here in Detroit. We getting snow right now.
Oh yeah, I'm over here in Indiana. I'm like, let me see. I think Detroit is like 3 hours
Yeah, about
from me.
that.
Yeah, about 3 hours from me. Yeah, because it's snowing. It was icing so bad, guys.
Mhm.
Wow, it was crazy. It was crazy. Well, I thank you so much for coming in once again. You take care of those beautiful babies. You say you have seven of them. So
Yes.
they probably, in need of you right about now. So I want to say thank you once again and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
God bless, guys, and good night.